morning and welcome to Rob Byrd's Moondog Show on Super Hits 103.7 Cozy FM. I'm your host, Rob Byrd. We are truly honored to bring to you the people and places of Southwest Michigan and beyond. Welcome to episode 176. We have so much to tell you, so let's get to it. On this show, the Blueberry Chicks will have their Blueberry Beat by the Blueberry Store. We'll be talking about the YouTube videos that we have been making. And Dr. Max Masters from Masters Chiropractic and Rehabilitation will call in to talk about his intern and some new programs they have going on to help you lose some weight. And Brook Blanchard, Executive Director from YDC PAL, will call in to talk about their tie-dye tees for YDC, summer registration, job openings, and much more. And Mason Dixon and Laura Rusin will both be here to talk about all kinds of fun things. And on Let's Talk Real Estate with Tina Goodrich, we're going to talk about commercial and residential listings, and we'll also be talking about estate sales. It's all here right now and so much more on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show.
If you're looking for some fresh new music, check out the music of the Truss and Byrd Band. Find all their music wherever you do your streaming. You can also find them on iTunes if you would like to purchase it for your collection. Truss and Byrd Band's music is a gritty mix of rock, blues, pop, and a little bit of reggae and country in the mix. Check out trussandbyrdband.com to see all their music videos and find out more about this amazing group of musicians. That's trussandbyrdband.com, TRUSINBYRD band.com.
Hi, I'm Holly Lawson from Drawing Children into Reading, also known as DCIR. We're an early childhood fine motor building resource that will enhance your child's visual ability to express and communicate in pictures and words. In the classroom, we start with proper pencil grip, develop a longer attention span, and kickstart a whole new world when your child learns to draw, write, and read in that order. To unleash the happiness and find out more about this groundbreaking program, visit dcir.org.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Are you planning a painting project and don't know who to call? Decorator's Choice Painting Company is one of the most highly referred services along the lakeshore. Serving this area for over 20 years, we look forward to providing professional services for you. Call us today at 269-270-5785 or email us at decoratorschoicesh@gmail.com. Take a look at our work at decoratorschoicesh.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
You're listening to Rob Byrd's Moondog Show on WCSY-FM, South Haven.
It's the Blueberry Chicks by the Blueberry Store. We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show with the Blueberry Chicks, with the Blueberry Beat by the Blueberry Store. And this is always a fun way to start a Saturday morning for sure. I've got Patrice Hartman, she's a treat, is what we normally call her. And I have Shelly Hartman also with the ever-silent one, Hillary Fisher, over in the corners where we put her so she doesn't say mean things to her sister. No. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Yeah. I guess let's, first things to start out talking about is we've been working on this YouTube series. And, quickly before I jump over to you, Treat, about what's happening in some of these recipes, which everything has a blueberry element in it, which is pretty cool. On the 15th, where the blueberry pasta salad will be premiering. Then on the 22nd, the blueberry pot roast slider, which is one of yours, Treat. Mm-hmm. And then the blueberry chicken salad on the 29th are the next three. But we already have, I wish I can't remember enough. I think 4 out there already. So, which anybody can find if you look up.
And they're free.
All you have to do is go to YouTube and search the Blueberry Beat, and then Blueberry Store is the name of the channel. But if you search the Blueberry Beat, you probably will find it too, because I've got everyone titled the Blueberry Beat / Blueberry Pasta Salad. That's how I've got them all.
Yes, you do. I checked that out today.
Yes, yeah. So that's where all that is. So, and one of the last ones that we did that we can discuss, someone wants to go back and check it out, which is pretty cool, is a blueberry Greek salad. And that's one that you made. So, I mean, what's the blueberry Greek salad all about, Treat?
Well, it's just very easy. We use the vinaigrette, the blueberry vinaigrette, and oh my gosh, that's just so tasty. And you don't need a lot. You just dress. It comes with couscous pasta, and I added feta cheese, Kalamata olives, and some onion, and put the vinaigrette over it and just let it set, and it's good tomorrow, it's good the next day, it's good the day of. It's just really, really simple. But it's
now that is kind of one of the nice things about pasta is it's one of those things that actually kind of sometimes gets better the longer it sits in the fridge.
It does.
And now, why is that?
I think it absorbs the flavor of
It
everything
does.
it's mixed with.
Yeah.
Now,
Just
I'm
gives
not a
time.
professional, though. Let's
It's
get
like a
that
marinade.
out.
It marinades the noodle, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But I mean, it's the same with spaghetti. If the spaghetti's in the refrigerator mixed with, if the sauce is good to start, of course, it just for sometimes just seems
does.
to get better.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does bring out that blueberry flavor. That's the thing about the vinaigrette that is so versatile. You can use it like you did in the Greek salad. You could use it on a
yeah.
regular salad. Another one we do is with lettuce, feta, dried blueberries, the blueberry vinaigrette. That's a great, especially if you got people coming, for the
Right.
weekend and you just want to throw it. Well, it's been hot.
Yeah.
If anybody hasn't
Right,
noticed, it's
yeah.
been hot. And this is just something nice, cool, summery, throw it together.
And it's not sweet, it's not tangy, it's just very mild and just tasty.
Yeah, picnics and parties, good things for, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Hillary, I do have to ask you, since you don't talk much here when you come in, you do have the recipes online. Where do they go to find those recipes?
The Blueberry store.
The Blueberry store, that'd be .com, right?
.com.
.com,
Yes.
right?
www.
Boy,
www.
we got her excited for a minute. Her eyes got big and everything. Yeah. Okay. So the blueberry pasta salad, which is one that AJ made, and I guess you can take us kind of quickly through that, and then we'll get to your other one, which is that pot roast slider. The blueberry pot roast slider looks fantastic.
I think she just used any kind of pasta that you would like. And matter of fact, I think she used 2 different types in there, so it kind of makes it a little interesting. And there again, she used the vinaigrette, and it seems like onions and celery really diced up small. Dried blueberries were in it.
Yeah.
Is really good.
And one thing too that I personally would like when we're in season is to put some fresh in there.
That's right.
Along with the dried. Oh, it's so good. Really, really
Yeah.
good. And
Refreshing.
talking about the dried blueberries, I bought a package of, it was like a salad topper type of thing, and it had dried blueberries in it. They were so hard. I couldn't, and I thought, man, compared to ours,
Right.
soft, plump, almost juicy.
Yeah.
It was really
Yeah, the
different. I was like,
texture of
God,
ours
I could not eat it.
Yeah.
And it was a
Oh.
fresh pack. It wasn't like something. Yeah. So, that was something I thought. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, what are some of those benefits with working with dried blueberries?
They're easy. Shelf life is pretty long, and like I said, they're very tasty. Just with a handful, with nuts or goodness, just
Yeah.
about anything.
Trail mixes. We have them in our trail mixes.
And I put it, sometimes my grandson is a little picky. So I will mix blueberries. I'll smash those, kind of chop them up, the dried, and put it in cream cheese and then put it on his bagel.
yeah,
And he,
that sounds good.
but I have to tell him it's grandma's blueberries that she grew. I have to lie a little bit.
Oh, they could be.
I know.
All the dried
It's all
blueberries
in the
are our
pool.
blueberries.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, it's
When-
all in the pool.
When it comes to actual cooking, is there ever a time where the dried is better than actually using fresh?
Well, I would say so, especially off season or whatever. And for the,
Let's say you always have access to fresh. Would you always use fresh, or would you say, you know what,
No.
this recipe actually works
No.
better with dried?
Baking with fresh it has some of complications, even more so than frozen. So, it's just a different texture, different makeup. The skins, they bleed and
they tend to bleed, but
they don't sink down.
You kind of conquer that by adding a little bit more flour or something that will
Roll them in that.
yeah, and then add it to the batter. But there is some distinct things that
Well, one of the things she taught me,
Oh.
and so this is another way that you can use dried in baking if you want them a little juicier, is to reconstitute them.
oh yeah, definitely. And you can use you can use water or a juice of the blueberry juice or blueberry apple juice or something like that. Reconstitute them, and then they become plumper, and then they will. Because they would suck up anything in the batter or in the liquid anyway. So if they're plump, they're already there.
Right.
They're already flavorful, more flavorful, and that kind of thing.
So is there a learning curve with using blueberries, or is it pretty much using the same as strawberries or peaches?
Well, you don't have to worry about the white shoulders on a strawberry. They have the white on and then the point on the bottom. You usually take that off. No stem, 99% of the time anyway.
Right.
And they're just easy.
What are your guys' favorite other fruits to mix with blueberries?
Well, Treat makes this awesome cranberry blueberry salad.
Cranberry blueberry
salsa.
Oh, my
salsa.
gosh.
Oh gosh, her salsa that fresh salsa.
Just on a regular tortilla chip.
Oh yeah, it is amazing.
Sinful.
Sinful.
It is like with the cranberry and the blueberry.
And with
and the
the
cilantro, it's
the
like
cranberries, is very off. Just one couple weeks out of the whole year, you get cranberries. So I do freeze bags, and then just use them frozen because they're hollow. There's no real juice type of thing in them unless you start until you start putting the sugar in them.
And that's something too that maybe we didn't talk about. We do package fresh cranberries after blueberries.
Well, we're gonna have to talk about that after the break because we do have to take one here. We'll come back. When we come back, let's talk about the youth ministry barn sale, and we still have to talk about the blueberry pot roast on the YouTube video that's coming up. So we'll do that a little later in the show, and on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show on the Blueberry Chicks, Bleep Beat Chicks. I was just thinking about that a minute ago. Which one was again the Blueberry Chicks or the Blueberry Beat by the Blueberry Store? We'll be right back.
That's funny.
If you're looking for some fresh new music, check out the music of the Truss and Byrd Band. Find all their music wherever you do your streaming. You can also find them on iTunes if you would like to purchase it for your collection. Truss and Byrd Band's music is a gritty mix of rock, blues, pop, and a little bit of reggae and country in the mix. Check out trussandbyrdband.com to see all their music videos and find out more about this amazing group of musicians. That's trussandbyrdband.com. TRUSINBYRD band.com.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget.
It's the Blueberry Chicks by the Blueberry Store.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show at the Blueberry Beat with the Blueberry Chicks by the Blueberry Store. And we were just in this last segment, we're talking about some recipes and stuff. And we were going to talk a little bit more about that. But first, we want to talk about the youth ministry barn sale. What is it?
Oh,
that's Treat.
Please fill us in.
Treat's not busy enough,
my
so
gosh.
she's decided to start this youth ministry
with volunteers.
Oh, yep, it's all volunteer
and
based.
Very, very good supporters. I mean, the donations that we get are astronomical. Anyway, it's the philosophy behind it is to help the Christian youth activities in the area.
Mm-hmm.
That so people maybe not be able to afford.
Yeah, or need a little help, to afford. And but we don't do individuals. We do groups. It's not necessarily a church. And we generate money through this barn sale.
Which is today.
It's today.
Yes, today.
Yes, this morning. It starts at 9 a.m.
One day only.
So we got to hurry because I'm already late.
I'm way behind already.
It's from 9 to 3 today.
9 to 3 p.m. And that address is 156 60th Street, Grand Junction, Michigan. That'd be 49056. We'll try to remember to kick out that address again. There's not a website or anywhere where someone can go to find out more.
It's on Facebook.
It's just on Facebook?
Yeah.
Just look up Youth Ministry
Chat
Barn
line,
Sale.
South Haven chat line, and then we have a Gmail address.
If you want to email.
If you want to email a question.
Or donation, really.
Or donations,
This is all, she'll go, and a group of people will pick up donations of any kind that can donate to the ministry sale, barn sale. And she's got good stuff in that barn. And it's
I
rain
am
or shine,
amazed.
so
Yeah, it's enclosed.
and she's got it laid out.
Two big
beautiful.
pole barns.
Yeah. Well, what are some of the kind of the stuff that someone might find if they went?
Oh my gosh, we have very modern, nice, clean clothing from
All kinds of different
women's to men's now, and
Kids.
some Western wear.
Western wear. Did Hillary do some donating?
Yes,
Some chaps?
furniture. We have all
lot
kinds of furniture. Really,
yeah, beautiful.
yeah.
Even some like older pieces if you're into doing that refurbishing kind of thing.
Right.
And it's ongoing. It doesn't
Household
end.
goods, a lot of household like little smaller
Bedding.
appliances, bedding.
Toaster ovens and microwave types of stuff?
Not so much of that this time.
No.
We did last time, though, but not this time. And we also have a booth at the M43 Mercantile in Bangor that is open, with their hours, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And all that money does go pass
Goes
through
straight back
this.
to the youth ministry?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, every bit of it.
Well, very cool. How many kids is this affecting?
Well, last year, it is still ongoing. We did 13 youth went to a camp, and the camp is like $400 per kid.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So we did that, and then we saved back some for this year to, supplement this year.
Right.
So, yeah, we did very, very
What are the
very
ages of the
well.
kids?
Usually they're 12-ish, 12 or
Boys
so.
and girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. But this year we're going to go extend it a little bit further and hopefully get some of the young kids involved. And they're going to have, hopefully, go to our Vesta Farms, things like that, or do some things together.
So it is
doesn't
kind of
have to
throughout
be-
the year there are different events
Yes.
and different things that
Yeah.
you do with these kids. And who are the adults that help out with this?
Well, Val Ridley is my second-hand person, and Jamie and John Vandenberg, Don and Becky.
Gary Ridley.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Gary, yeah, she's married. Val is married to
Oh,
Gary.
right, okay. and Gary tags along, I take it.
He's the
Especially
muscle.
when we call and say, hey, we got golf clubs here. He'll go and check them.
Oh, Gary.
So there's about 8 of us all together, and I don't know, it's just fun. Good,
Yeah.
good.
And so the way that one idea, so it's about affordability. And in these economic times, we want people to be able to afford these things. So she sells it by the box.
Yeah.
And correct me if
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
yeah.
Whatever you fit in the boxes,
the home of the $5 box is
That's
what we
what it is.
tagline.
Okay.
Yep.
anything goes in that box is $5.
Yeah. So now when when kids come in, do they just call and you guys are in, or do they have to meet any kind of certain criteria to become a part? No.
No.
Well, the organization itself, she has a committee that she'll accept
Yeah,
the
yeah.
request, and then their committee will decide about funding and how much, portion,
Yeah.
all, or whatever the need is or the ask is. So they do have to go through some type of a formal filling out of a request.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not per kid, so
It's
like
a
I
group
say, it's a
thing.
group.
Do you have anything to do with this, Shelley?
Well, I'm the
yes, she
support
has.
behind the scenes.
I was just
Yes,
saying.
she
I
has.
was wondering. She said she seems to know an awful lot about this.
I don't
Well,
get
thank you for doing that too. That's
Well,
important. So
that
important.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
something that just started that it was one of those organic sort of things that just start and then it takes on and a good hold in the community.
Yeah,
And
something positive happens,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, you're energized about it. It's
Yes.
like, wow, this is cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
like one of the things she does, which is so, the listeners take advantage of this. She'll talk with you, Treat will, and then if you have stuff left from your rummage sale or an estate sale, she will come. She's got a truck and a trailer and some muscle, and she'll be happy
That's
to take the
true.
donation.
Nice.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Once you get the donation, how are we going to get it to where it needs to go? So
Yeah,
it's nice
yeah.
to have that too. So anything else we need? We got another couple minutes. We can talk about this, or we can move on to talking about the the blueberry chuck roast, if you want.
Yeah. So I had a chuck roast in my freezer, and I was just like, well,
What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
What do we
You
do
can
with
only
this?
do
blah
so
blah
many
blah.
things.
been in here for
Carrots and
5 years.
onions.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know what it was. I never had a banh mi sandwich before, and I heard about them. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like pickled veggies on my pot or my beef. But I tried it, and it was really good. The only thing is it's hard to enjoy a daikon radish that's pickled, and it's very strong to me. The carrot was really good, but anyway, so I used the blueberry. I know that's like off the wall, right?
No, it's great. It's great, Treat.
I used blueberry concentrate for the pot roast part. And it worked out really good. I was like, man, I'm kind of impressed with this. And, it was just a flavor that's like, what is that? Yeah,
you don't typically think, because there's a soy ginger there, and that which gives it kind of an Asian feel with red meat. Just doesn't seem that. I mean, I guess, do they use a lot of red meat in Chinese food?
Yeah.
Do they? Well, I guess they do have beef. I usually get that's all I get is Hunan beef, but. I don't know. The blueberry, that's probably the difference.
Yeah, but it was, and then she topped it off.
And I think it even kind of made it tender or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just really a good mouth feel, and the way it was on the sandwich, all that stuff. It was just, I was like, man, this concentrate is probably better for something other than just drinking it for the health benefits.
Yeah. Right. That's why a lot of people buy it. And so we decided, how can we make this a value-added product that people could use for cooking? So she came up with that, and it was a home run.
And you don't need much because it's concentrated, so you don't need a whole lot. Very impressed.
Well, very nice. So, this has come to the end of this time for this. I have to ask one question. When it comes to the blueberry syrup that you have, once you open it, does that have to be refrigerated? Because, you don't have to refrigerate Miss Butterworth or Log Cabin. Do you have to refrigerate this one?
It is recommended.
It is recommended. Okay. All right. I wondered that when I keep looking at it on my counter as it sits there every day. So, all right. We'll be back with Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. This is the Blueberry Beat with the Blueberry Chicks by the Blueberry Store. And now, a special message from Paul Landecker, Operations Program Director at Midwest Family Broadcasting.
First thing that really impressed me about Moondog Productions was the Facebook videos that Rob was putting up. Some of the South Haven videos and some of the other things, the award-winning videos that he has and put up so everybody can see them. The quality that is in those videos, the time he takes, the expertise that he has in making our little town of South Haven look amazing worldwide. We asked Moondog Productions to do a couple of videos for our Summer Jam and Smooth Jazz concerts this past summer. Totally unexpected that he got those videos back to us within 10 days. I mean, it was quick turnaround. They exceeded my expectations on how they looked. Moondog Productions is no small town operation. And the work they do is major market stuff. It's really, really well done. We didn't have a big budget for this. Rob and Moondog Productions took every cent and made it all work for us very economically. The quality of the product, the ease of working with Moondog Productions, it's simple. I have no doubt that if you have need of quality, big-time video at low cost, Rob's your guy. Moondog Productions is where you need to go.
It's the Blueberry Chicks by the Blueberry Store.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show with the Blueberry Chicks, the Blueberry Beat by the Blueberry Store. And I get better at it each time.
Yeah.
Finally, I got it written down so I can see it in front of me. It makes it a lot easier. Hey, we have some product to talk about here, and I haven't had a chance to use the blueberry mustard here yet, and I'm going to at some point real soon. I have used the blueberry barbecue sauce on pork ribs, and those are fantastic. And we also have some brats and sausages, which are also, I would guess, infused with blueberry.
Well, they
have blueberries in them.
They have blueberries, actual blueberries in them. Now, are they dried blueberries or fresh blueberries?
Frozen.
Oh,
fresh frozen.
Fresh frozen. Okay, all right. Okay, so with all that being said, which one you tell me which one you want to talk about first?
The mustard.
Mustard, okay. So, the packaging looks nice. And I said this isn't one that I tried yet. I do like mustard. I'm just not quite sure what kind of a sandwich it's going to maybe go best with.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's not just for sandwiches.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
You can actually put it on a ham as a glaze.
No.
Yep.
Oh,
you can actually mix it with...
It's really good.
If you go to the store and buy the already pre-made
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
By the way, everybody out there, that's Hillary's voice. If you're not used to hearing it.
Speaking.
Well.
Okay, so a glaze on ham, and of course with sandwiches.
And the coleslaw.
And
Yeah.
coleslaw.
So if you buy the pre-made coleslaw, and then you add the mustard to it,
Okay.
So
very
good.
good. And then you could add a little bit of the vinaigrette too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
yeah.
really good. Turkey sandwiches.
Yeah.
Dennis loves to just open a jar up and stick those big pretzels in there and start dipping it out.
Oh, really?
And
Just,
eating it like
dip
that.
pretzels, huh? Okay.
Yeah, he loves that. You can use it, of course, on your hot dogs, your hamburgers,
Your brats, your
your
sausages.
sausage.
One of the things that I've been seeing and hearing is that when you do ribs and you're going to put dry rub on them, you put mustard on first. So I bought some rack of ribs the other night.
And you're going to use it.
And I'm going to try that. Because
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna taste it all by itself.
You're going to
Very
love
good.
it. It's so good.
That is good.
It's sweet,
We wouldn't lie to
savory.
Well, I know that, but it really doesn't. It really doesn't. When I think I'm going to taste mustard, yellow mustard,
Yeah.
No,
does not
it's
taste like
sweet.
that at
It's
all.
sweet,
It's very
savory.
good.
It's got, just this taste that'll surprise you.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot of things even more that we haven't talked about that would be good
salmon.
for sure.
We did
Salmon,
like salmon.
salmon.
Oh, that was
that
good.
was so good.
So that one certainly is a plus. I don't have to taste the barbecue sauce because I already have. But what's your favorite meats to put the barbecue sauce on?
Well, I like to cheat. I use the frozen meatballs.
The frozen meatballs, all
Just
right.
to pass,
I
to
know.
a potluck, you just get those.
There is zero wrong with using those frozen meatballs. The meat is
it's
good,
good.
and if you use the right stuff with it, they're going to turn out
And
fantastic.
I did a little bit of both one time, and it was awesome. It was a little sticky.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
When you say a little bit of both mustard and the barbecue sauce, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Did you still use the grape jelly or just toss? Just don't
toss
even
it.
need that
No,
anymore.
that's out.
Now you
Okay.
can use blueberry jelly
Yeah,
or
that's
preserves
right. Yeah,
or the
right.
lime
Oh,
or
the
that.
blueberry lime.
What's the pepper?
Oh,
That's like
yeah.
my
Oh,
new
the
Yeah,
favorite.
don't you kind of have that
That
blueberry
thing.
pepper jelly?
Oh,
It's a
or,
little
Pepper
spicy,
jam.
but on turkey meatballs, that was really good.
Yeah,
really
it's-
good.
and
Yeah.
You also
you guys had me ready for dinner here at breakfast time.
we'll break out the brats and sausage.
Actually, the sausage is good the day after as a breakfast sausage.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
can
eat
have
it all
that,
the night
yeah.
before.
Good
Yeah.
idea, yeah.
Yeah, and that sausage too is so versatile. You can eat it on a bun. You can mix it with like beans. You can do so many things with that
Sure.
sausage. And as Hillary said, it's already cooked, so you're just warming it up,
Right.
just like the brats. Now the brats are a German brat. So it's maybe a little bit different than maybe what you're thinking of other name brand brats that you see. This is a German brat.
Okay.
One thing I was going to try, but I usually don't cook with wine or beer or anything like that. But brats and beer, how they do in Wisconsin, they boil them in the beer, and woohoo! I think
That's
that
how
might
they.
be
That's
good.
how they do them in Michigan at my house too.
They do.
Typically,
I
typically
see.
yes, typically.
Did you used to live in Wisconsin?
No. I just, it's always been the thing. You boil your brat and
There
then
you
toss
go.
it on the grill.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's another good use
Well, because
of them.
typically with a brat, though, when you finally get it cooked all the way, it explodes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if it's already cooked and you just got to get it on there for 4 or 5 minutes,
Yeah.
get anything else you're going to put on it, and get a little, that grill flavor, the little bit of
Oh, you're gonna
crispness to it.
we can't wait to hear what you think. We brought you some to try, so
Okay.
it's going to be on you to tell
All right.
us.
Okay, I'm ready for that. Okay, all
right.
very good. So brats and sausage. Do you guys sell a lot of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What what do people say when they say about, what are they saying about them?
Well, they're buying them again because they just said we had no idea. This is so good. We work with a co-packer that makes them for us. They do a great job. We've had these brats and sausage. It's not just brats and sausage we work with them on. We have the snack sticks
Yeah.
and jerky,
Right.
blueberry
Right.
jerky. And people are like, ooh, no, it is a beef jerky with blueberries in it, and it is amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, and of course that stuff's at the Blueberries store downtown Southampton. Correct.
Exactly.
All right, and it's also, can you get it out at the warehouse
Yes,
too,
you
out,
can.
out on
Yes.
Phoenix, a little further
Yep.
out,
And online, of course.
and online, of course, and
You could call the toll-free number.
you can call the toll-free number. And I'm gonna do you want me to say it, or is Hillary Fisher going to
Hillary?
come out? with
I
her
think I
toll-
can say it.
Please.
877-654-2400.
There
Yes,
you go.
that's right.
654-2400. That is wonderful. And I didn't even have to write it and put it on and stick it to the wall.
Hey, I tell you.
Yeah. All right, well, we still have another couple minutes left. Is there anything that you guys want to make sure we talk about? You know, what's coming up for summer? Anything special? Anything on the horizon?
I think probably we got Memorial Day, and nothing goes better with Memorial Day than red, white, and blueberries.
Right.
So, we're going to have some special recipes that we'll have for desserts or quick salads or something on the website that you can check back and say, hey, because the blueberries fit perfectly for the flag. So, of course, it's a great celebration.
Have you been getting people checking out those recipes?
Yes, we have. Actually, I have some people on social media that have contacted me privately and said, I love those videos. They are so good. I look forward to them every week. So,
nice.
Yeah. The store's been busy downtown.
Yes,
we have been busy down there.
Well, hey, what more can you ask for?
No,
really?
It's great. It's great. It's so exciting to see, this weather just changed. We went from, spring-ish to hot summer.
That's not what I said. We went from the Yukon Territory in Canada to the Key West, Florida in a day. Woke up, what was that, on Wednesday or whatever? It was 7:38 in the morning. I'm like, oh, it feels like Florida already. It was already 80 in the morning and humid.
It's been so hot, trying to work out in the fields. We're getting the bees in.
Yeah.
They're getting busy. They're in their hives. They're hungry. They're ready to start the pollination. And they are so eager to get out there, and so are we, because that just means there's going to be a short period of time and we'll be into fresh blueberry season.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got to figure that those leaves are happening fast. They seem to be everywhere else. We went from kind of dingy gray to, everything's just green
overnight,
and beautiful.
popped.
Now, now that we had these days, we're going to need a little water here before we have
Saturday, maybe
our severeness of
we
ups
can
and
irrigate.
downs.
But what we are hoping for is moderate coolness now, because if you remember back last year, Memorial Day weekend, we frost protected 7 nights in a row.
Wow.
It was cold. It got way too cold for the blueberries. So we're just hoping we have cooler, moderate type of weather.
It already seems funny how that seems like a distant memory, and that was only 4 days ago, and it was 40.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us today. Good show, ladies.
Yeah, next week we're going to have some exciting guests. I have confirmed that we'll have someone in here who will be a surprise guest. I will just say she's blonde, like myself.
All right.
So.
Well, I'm excited. All right. It's the Blueberry Chicks on the Blueberry Bee with the Blueberry Store on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show.
Rob Byrd, Moondog Show.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Are you planning a painting project and don't know who to call? Decorator's Choice Painting Company is one of the most highly referred services along the lakeshore. Serving this area for over 20 years, we look forward to providing professional services for you. Call us today at 269-270-5785 or email us at decoratorschoicesh@gmail.com. Take a look at our work at decoratorschoicesh.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Rob Byrd, Moondog Show.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Mason Dixon now here in the studio. Good morning, Mason.
Good morning, Rob Dog and everybody.
Laura Rusin here in the studio. Good morning to you, Laura.
Good morning.
Yes, and on the phone, our favorite doctor, Dr. Max Masters from Masters of Chiropractic and Rehabilitation. Good morning to you, Dr. Max.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Yeah, well, the last few weeks we've been talking to you about some kind of new programs you have there, and you've got your intern now, and I hear you've got kind of your program underway. Just give us a quick nutshell again on what it is and how it's going.
Yeah, so we have our intern coming in. His name is Byrd. He's from Grand Valley, and he's doing his last class for graduation. He's actually going into chiropractic school after that in the fall, so we're excited to be his first experience with the chiropractic field. What he's doing is weight loss program. He has his 15 people that he's working with. They came in this week, started this week. They came in, did their measurements. He talked to them about different meal plans, how to eat, how to read labels. A lot of it's like starting where you're at now, what your goals are. And he's been really on top of it, just getting everything scheduled. He's very organized. I was really surprised. He was showing me how kids do it these days on their Google calendars. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I know how to run a Google calendar too, and I'm 51.
Oh man, you were like, you're I think they call that lit. You are.
Hey, Laura. So what did they measure?
So your BMI or whatever it is, he has this cool. It looks like a programmer
like a video game controller.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a video game controller, and then it, you just hold it out, and it tells you what you need to work on and what your
It
numbers.
takes a picture of you and tells you what's wrong with you.
No, thank goodness. Yeah.
No.
But no, he's very good. He's very professional, very knowledgeable.
Nice. All right. Okay. So what are you going to do with that, Dr. Max?
So the whole plan is just to kind of see how this program goes. I'd love to be able to get that integrated into our practice anyways, just to see beneficial, how people can benefit from it. A lot of things is like your diet can really cause a lot of inflammation. Being overweight can cause a lot of pressure on your joints.
Sure.
Both those things. If we can get you on a better diet, decrease your inflammation, get you lose weight, get the pressure off your joints, those things are going to help you with a better healthy lifestyle. And also it's going to help with your adjustments too. It's going to help you hold your adjustments longer, so you don't have to come see me as much. If you put the work in on the outside, I can adjust people all that I want, but as long as they're compliant on the outside is when the work comes into play.
Yeah.
So this is hopefully will help people keep them accountable, keep them compliant, show them that there's more ways you can still have fun eating and stuff like that, but in moderation, and still hit your goals that you want and get out of pain.
All right. What kind of goals did he have you set, Laura?
So we worked on small goals. So we'll talk about
is it about weight, or are they talking about inches? Or are they talking about
we talked about
height and trying to get you a little shorter?
I told him I was shrinking.
No, I think let's recommend to play. I can actually make you taller.
Oh,
what?
Okay.
Really?
Makes you stand up straight. Yeah.
It'll stretch you, elongate put some fluid back in your spine, like in the joints in your spine, and get you a little taller. I can do about a quarter inch.
You can do a quarter inch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always said if I was about 4 inches taller, maybe I wouldn't have a weight problem.
Well, I don't have that machine yet where we can decompress the spine and stretch you, but
man. Well, when you do, let us know.
Yeah, as soon as we get the room for it. Yep.
Mason Dixon, you're so quiet over there.
I am just amazed because, like most doctors, like at hospitals and offices and stuff, they are trying to see you more. They like, we got to run some more tests and find out how we can make more money on you. And listen, Dr. Max Masters is saying, I want to fix you up so you can see me less.
See me less.
Ain't that just swell?
I love my patients. I love seeing them, but I don't like to, when I usually see them, it's because they're hurting. I don't like to see that, but I do have a lot of maintenance patients too that come in for maintenance care. But my goal is to not see people a lot. I want to make sure they have a lifestyle. It's just it's really inconvenient for people being in pain. So
how are you able to make that work when most people's goal are to see you more? I'd like to come in twice a week. I mean, once a week is just not enough.
Yeah, see, the thing though, it feels that good sometimes that but sometimes it's like anything, moderation is good because sometimes you can over-adjust the spine too. So
yeah. Okay. So Mason and Mark, another question? That was a good one. It's pretty good.
Thanks. It wasn't a question. It was an acknowledgement.
All right.
Dr.
I'm sorry.
Max Masters.
I kind of fell asleep there for a minute. I forgot you were talking.
He's pretty long-winded today.
Right.
So what about these other programs you've been talking about? You're going to have a whole hustle and bustle of activity this summer. Is anything else being launched?
Like we're still working on some dates with a gym right now where we can do our mobility classes, and we have a meeting with the senior center. We're going to do some stuff down there too.
Yeah.
Do some classes down there for people just to show them some mobility classes, some moves they can do at home down at the senior center, things they can do on their own.
Yeah. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. So, Laura, do you have a question? Or an analysis on? You already said you liked the kid, and that
I do.
The intern, Rob Dog.
No, he's
don't call him a kid.
He's a kid.
She said he was professional.
He's very professional.
That
doesn't
make
him
professional. Being a kid doesn't. Necessarily. Have to be paired together.
Right.
And because he's 23 years old. 22?
Like that.
Yeah. He's a kid.
He's a kid.
The prefrontal lobe isn't quite finished yet.
But I look forward to seeing him next week.
Yeah. No, and I'm going to get to see him too, because I think Dr. Max, we're going to be, we've been talking about doing a little bit of a video series for some of this stuff for a long
we have
time.
that too. That's great. We have so much stuff going on. I forgot. Yeah. Rob's going to help us with some videos, some 30-second videos of we can put on the website so people like what are these stretches I can do? Like just go to the website, look up the shoulder stuff, and there's a little routine that you can do. So yeah, Rob's really been good about. He's been on me for about a year.
It's been a year and a half now. I'm like, come on, Max.
I know. I just don't. I'm so busy with.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, it's.
Well, and the nice thing about this is a deal that we have. It's not a money deal, where he's been taking care of my back for the last year and a half, and then I've been waiting to make these videos. But the last thing I want to get is now 2 years behind in making the videos because, it's hard to make news things when you're already kind of like past it, and so no, I'm ready and I'm excited. We'll take a half a day and probably shoot. I have no idea, but I figure a dozen or something, and get a little extra help on the website. And it's just gonna be, I would assume, just basic things because you're not going to want them to do anything in depth, through the website. You're going to want them to see you for that.
Yeah, we'll just either way, I feel like just something quick they can do because people lose attention pretty quick. So something easy, something effective.
Just a quick limber up.
Every day. Yeah. Something they can do every morning, something they do before bed, something they can do after they get out of the shower when they have a hot shower and get warmed up.
Yeah.
Just everything. So.
Well, do you think they should stretch before and then take a cold shower because the cold shower is good for the muscles?
Well, like we said, I like the warm shower in the morning to warm up, and then the cold shower at night to kind of deflame the body. The cold will kind of, help circulation.
Okay. All right. I got that. I buy that. All right. So what's some contact info if somebody would like to get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can call us at 269-639-2545 or look us up at the SouthhavenChiropractor.com.
SouthhavenChiropractor.com. All right. Well, it's awesome having you, and it always is. And I look forward to our next visit, and of course to checking out your intern. And I know that I've heard some very good things about him for sure.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate it.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Dr. Max.
All right. Have a good day.
You
have
too.
a good weekend.
All right. We'll be back.
Max.
We'll be back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show.
Hi, Nicole Galata here with Galata Imagery, your South Haven local photographer. Specializing in family and wedding photography, I also photograph engagement, maternity, seniors, and so much more. Find me on Facebook and Instagram or on my website at galataimagery.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Are you planning a painting project and don't know who to call? Decorator's Choice Painting Company is one of the most highly referred services along the lakeshore. Serving this area for over 20 years, we look forward to providing professional services for you. Call us today at 269-270-5785 or email us at decoratorschoicesh@gmail.com. Take a look at our work at decoratorschoicesh.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget. We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Mason, Dixon, Laura Rusin here in the studio, and Miss Brook Blanchard out in the car. She's up and moving early this morning. How are you this morning, Brook?
I am wonderful, Robert. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I've got a whole list of things, so I'm not going to mess around with anything that I really need to say. But this is the summer or the year of 25 little things to make a big impact, and you've got a bunch of different events going on. And the first one let's talk about is one that's going to be at Harbor Light Brewing, which is the tie-dye tees for YDC, which that's a fantastic rhyme.
That is so cool. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited to share this with them. And, we're going to have kids shirts and adult shirts. They're $20 a piece plus a donation. And we're going to have a demonstration by Kitty, who is Kitty Jones.
Kitty Jones, okay.
Yep. She owns Kitty Tie-Dyes, and she's amazing. Everybody around here knows her stuff. So it's pretty cool. And, we're excited to do this with them. We're so grateful. And it's going to be right behind. It's in the back entrance.
Yeah.
Is where we're going to be.
Okay, so kind of back there,
Harbor Light.
right in the back entrance, but back there by the pavilion or the ice arena,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Right where they're having the farmers market.
Yeah. Okay, but over there by their door. Yeah. So very cool.
Yep.
And when is that again?
That is the 28th. So
28th.
I would say, what is that? 2 weeks from Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks from today, right?
Nope, 2 weeks from Saturday.
It's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Today is Saturday.
I know. It's
yes, it is. You're absolutely right all day.
Dadgum time warp we live in, I tell you.
Absolutely.
All right, well, just let's change the subject here and go to the summer registration where it's time for summer camp, right?
Speaking of Saturday,
later today,
we actually have from noon to 4 o'clock is our summer program registration in Waterville at the middle school, which is where we have our after-school program. So kids can, and we encourage parents to bring their kids that day because if they do, they get 50% off of their $50 registration. So their registration fee would only be $25.
Oh, nice.
Plus, they get to meet all the staff that we can bring in, right now. I think we still have a couple of positions open in South Haven that we're trying to fill. So, and we're always looking for teacher apprentice for our early childhood classes too. So if anyone's interested in getting paid to play with kids, come and check us out.
Okay, very nice.
Because they're doing open interviews that day.
Mm-hmm. How many positions are you looking to fill?
Today they're doing open interviews.
Later today?
Yes, from noon to 4.
At noon to 4, and that's in Coloma, right?
That is in Waterville at the middle school.
What's the do you have the address, the physical address for?
I do not, but it is on our website. If you want to check it out, it's ydcpal.org. In fact, there's information on all our 25 Little Thing campaign fundraisers and links to the pages for the locations where folks want to enroll their kids.
Sure. Okay. So probably any of the stuff we talk about today, that's the place to go to reconfirm the things that I said wrong, right?
That's absolutely right.
Okay. and did I see here there's a 21st event at North Shore Elementary?
Yes. So in South Haven next Saturday, we will be having the South Haven summer camp registration at North Shore Elementary. Okay.
You guys are pointing, Laura and Mason pointing at each other here. What's going on?
I just wanted to do the date again for the Waterville.
Today?
Today.
So today,
the 14th
Today,
of May?
the 14th of May, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
From noon to 4, open summer registration and open interviews.
All right. I'm gonna have to just say here at the moment. We've been doing this show for almost 4 years now, and we've been pre-recording this show ever since we started. We've never done a live show on Saturday, and
Thank goodness.
And for whatever reason, every week it's almost. And these are season. Even Brooke, she's been on the show a lot. And we just seem to never remember that the show airs on Saturday and we pre-record on Thursday.
But it's so fun. It's funny because, I have so many things I can talk about. It doesn't even matter what day.
Sure. Okay, well, so other things that are going on. We talked about the tie-dyes at Harbor Light, summer registration, where they can do all that. The North Shore Elementary event on the 21st. There's jobs open. What else do you have going on? Are you still trying to even get bigger? I heard that somewhere.
Getting what?
Bigger, expanding.
Oh,
bringing your
it's
product
so
to more children.
People talk about that. It's interesting when I hear people talk about how much we've grown, and when I think about that, I don't know that it's necessarily growing as much as it is strengthening and maximizing our potential capacity right where we are right now and doing a really good job at it.
Quit talking like a teacher. You guys are getting bigger. You guys are,
oh, man. I'll tell you what.
You guys are expanding. Brooke, when I started talking to you about this stuff when the radio show, this was just 3.5 years ago. I do believe at that point you were only in South Haven. And you had a little stuff kind of going with Bangor, and you were kind of reaching out and expanding. So in 3.5 years, you've got new locations in Waterville and Coloma, right? Coloma too, or just Waterville?
I know. Can you believe it? I know.
Is Bangor in there too?
Me.
Yeah.
Bangor, but we started in Bangor, Covert, and South Haven. So when we scaled back, and it was out of our hands, and we did what we can do. And, when we know better, we do better. And now we're stronger than ever. And we are just so excited to really bring something to this communities that we serve that nobody else can, because we're doing it for completely different reasons.
Well, that's why you've got to grow, because whenever you talk to anybody about YDC PAL, you bring that excitement to them.
Yeah, and you know what they say is the lifespan of an executive director for burnout is 5 years.
No, you're on that, aren't you?
Literally just getting started.
Yeah.
and I'm so excited about where we're going, because our team is just as passionate as I am.
Yeah.
And every day that we get to do what we love, it's not a job.
Yeah.
I have to tell my staff, you need to go home.
Sure.
You need to spend time with your family.
Right. And of course, there certainly have been struggles. I mean, there's a lot of emotions that go into this.
Most definitely.
High expectations that always aren't met, but then there's usually a reason for that, and it comes back around, and then you get to. We've got another minute left with Brooke. Do you have a question for her, Mason?
I heard something on this here radio station, Super Hits 103.7 Cozy FM, where Paul Andecker was saying that you're going to build a building.
Oh my gosh, you heard me and Paul on the radio?
Yeah.
There's only 3 of you, but we heard.
Oh yeah. So fun. We are definitely trying to raise $500,000 to go towards a building for us to have in South Haven. It's time for us to have our own brick and mortar, our own 4 walls. I mean, we're so grateful to the First Baptist Church for everything they've done to support us. And we're working to see what we can do right where we are and who can help. But having our own building and having all of our kids together and them being able to help create what they want, and bring something different. I'm looking for collaborators. I'm excited to have a couple of folks who have expressed interest in wanting to partner, maybe even somehow developing a kids campus. And I realize this is all envisioning and visionary, but if we don't start thinking about it at some point, it's never going to happen. But these kids need us. These families need us.
Anybody out there, you can hear it in her voice, but Brooke, it's time. We have run out of time, and we've got to take a break. And wanted to say thank you. Go ahead and kick out your contact information one more time so somebody can learn a little more.
All right, so our website is ydcpal.org, and our phone number is 269-639-2489.
Brook Blanchard, Executive Director, YDC PAL, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll be back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show in just a minute.
Rob Byrd Moondog Show.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all 3. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget.
Hi, I'm Holly Lawson from Drawing Children into Reading, also known as DCIR. We're an early childhood fine motor building resource that will enhance your child's visual ability to express and communicate in pictures and words. In the classroom, we start with proper pencil grip, develop a longer attention span, and kickstart a whole new world when your child learns to draw, write, and read in that order. To unleash the happiness and find out more about this groundbreaking program, visit DCIR.org.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Mason Dixon, Laura Rusin. It's just us for the next few segments. I don't have anybody else to call, no special guests, so we're just going to sit here and pass some time and talk about stuff. All right, quickly, I'll go with you, racing Mason Dixon. First thing, how's life treating you?
Things are good, real good. I did that enduro last week, and boy, that was fun. And I won the beauty contest, got the pole position.
You got beauty. You personally or your car?
If they included me, I would have won without any competition at all. But no, the car, best looking car on the track out of 40 cars.
Okay, but that was someone else's car, right?
Well, I painted it.
You painted it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Did you bring any pictures so we can put it online?
Yeah, it's a Dale Earnhardt throwback scheme, too.
All right. So what I will say is anybody go check out Rob Byrd's Moondog show on Facebook because Mason Dixon is going to put some of his pictures on there like in the next couple minutes, right?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Perfect. That's awesome. So, so you had a good time?
Had a real good time, and although the car didn't perform as good as it should have, ended up 27th, but we did finish the race.
Out of 28?
No, there's like 38, I think.
38. Okay, well, it's, you won. Because you didn't finish last.
That's
you
right.
beat somebody.
And you're a winner, Mason.
I passed people.
You're a winner. You keep telling yourself that.
Every time I spun out in the infield and everything, I kept going. I didn't get shut down at all.
Oh, so you spun out after the race,
Several times.
or
No,
during the race you were spinning out in the middle?
Yeah, a whole bunch of times.
Were you the only person? Or was
no,
there
were some others, but I seemed to get tangled. I was always found myself in trouble and getting tangled up with other cars and stuff.
But you didn't crash.
Yeah.
No, a couple of door dings and got bumped from behind once and stuff, but the car looked pretty good at the end.
No fist fights or anything?
No, I was expecting that too, wondering if I had to handle it myself or let the crew guys handle it because they bigger than me.
I would, because you're not a huge guy.
Right. It's like, where's my crew?
Yeah. I mean, you got to go about 130 pounds
but
over there.
But something you got to if you do something on a track and upset somebody and they going to come over and talk to you, you do got to defend yourself. You got to be ready to scrum. You just don't be like that Ty Gibbs who didn't take off his helmet.
Oh, okay. Well, first thing, being a small guy, you just take him out at the knees and then take a knee crotch shot, boom, boom, and they'll probably be down.
He sounds like he's speaking from an experience.
No, I always thought if I had to go after a real big guy, that the first thing you do, they can't fight if they can't walk. So if you can side kick that knee and take a knee out, then you've just leveled the playing field. So then, hopefully,
self-defense.
Yeah. So either you run at that point once he's down, or you have to put it on him.
Okay.
It's one or the two. So be ready for it someday if you're going to keep racing. Well, there's some pretty mean, violent people sometimes.
Yeah. There's emotions is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like they're all good guys. They're just emotions running wild, So.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever hear the phrase "control your emotions"? No.
I try.
Yeah. No. Okay. So good experience then.
It was real good.
Out of 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
Oh, heck, that'd probably be a 9, I guess. Taking the checkered flag first would have been a 10.
Yeah.
But,
How did it stack up to Pat Wopat?
Who?
Pat Womack?
Tom
Womack.
Tom Wopat and John Schneider, Luke Duke and Bo Duke.
Right.
That was pretty fun, too. But, no, being in the car and racing is more fun than just meeting celebrities.
Yeah. So, and if anybody does want to come down, are you going to be able to make karaoke at Harbor Light on Wednesday this week?
We can discuss it.
Well, I mean, I'm not paying you or nothing.
I thought you wanted me making an appearance, signing autographs.
No.
That,
I figured people might, they hear the voice, they'd like to come down and meet you and hear you sing.
Well, then, show up this Wednesday night at Harbor Light from 7 to 9. I will make an appearance, I think.
And we've been going in the last couple of weeks. We've been going to 7 to 10.
Okay, and then I don't have to do the show at 10 o'clock no more, so I got more time.
That's right. And maybe you'll get to sing Good Old Boys. Right.
No, I already sang that.
You'll never do that again?
Well, maybe not never, but I'll have to sing other songs.
Can you sing the girl's part to Candyman?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to?
No.
Will you?
No. But Rob did a real good job on that. I don't think you needed the girl part because there was background vocals.
Yeah.
And you had Brook Blanchard up there.
That's right.
But why are you trying to replace her?
Well, I'm not. It's just it's something else. Because we can't keep doing.
If I had $1 million, I know, but you can come up with a better duet than Candyman.
You never bring me flowers.
How about
you can do the Meryl Streep part?
I got one. I ain't gonna say on the air though because we should work on it and show up and it'll be a surprise. So we're gonna do a brand new duet, folks, on Wednesday. Rob Dog and Mason Dixon.
Right. Well, I can't quite agree with that or agree to that without knowing what it's going to be. But if it's a good choice, yes, for sure, we'll do it. Yeah, Harbor Light, we have a good time there.
We do.
Yeah. And through the summer right now, no more karaoke for us at the Lodge, which is okay because there's lots of other cool things to do.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, Laura Rusin, any big summer plans? Or you were a gambling lady down in Biloxi, Mississippi here not too long ago.
Yes. I just flew back We left on Thursday, flew back on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Last week. That's be why she wasn't in here at the show.
Right. I love Biloxi. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing there's anything better than doing this show on Thursdays, but, you know.
Sorry. I mean, it was hard. It was a hard decision.
It was hard. I bet it was.
Yeah.
I bet that was a tough decision.
You ever been down there for New Year's Eve?
No, I have not. Have you?
No, but I heard about it.
What happens?
They do a trumpet of the something or other. I don't remember.
Oh, in Biloxi?
Yeah.
The dropping of the what?
Something or other. I don't know. There's always a dropping of something somewhere.
Not fireworks. They do something else.
Yeah, they drop something. Like in Vincennes, Indiana, they do the dropping of the watermelon. I want to get there sometime.
Okay. That sounds like it could be fun.
You know, Ross Chastain, he's a NASCAR driver. He's been winning races. He's a watermelon farmer, and every time he wins a race, they give him a watermelon, and he smashes it from the roof of his car. Yeah,
I've seen that.
Wow.
And then they all got to go and take a bite of it. Yeah.
And he won
That seems
for the
racist
Moose,
to me.
right? Doesn't he drive for the Moose Lodge?
I'm not aware of that, but they got different sponsors every week, you know, something. They might have been a associate sponsor.
The time I seen him drop the watermelon, it was for the Moose. So I went to the Moose the next day, and I said, do we have watermelon for the special today?
Wow, that's so cool.
And he said, no, but I wish I would, because he's seen the race also.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Maybe you can get Ross Chastain and make an appearance up here at the South Haven Moose.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah. Okay. And I do want to mention that I've made a deal with the...
we didn't ask about you. What's going on in your world there, Rob?
Nothing. I got to bring that up myself. You're supposed to ask, so I don't look like I'm selfish or anything like that, narcissistic and everything. Yeah. I think that I'm in the process right now of trying to have 3 parties this summer.
Right, with live entertainment.
Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day?
No, I think I'm going to do those the first Friday of every month since my schedule opened up.
May, June, and July.
June, July, and August.
Oh, yeah, we already missed May.
Yes.
June, July, and August. First Friday of the month.
And hopefully if there's any of the karaoke singers that have been to anywhere I've been and they want to come, we're going to be doing karaoke along with some live music. And we'll go into the night. Nobody will be telling us to shut her down at 11 o'clock. I guarantee it. Yeah.
So you're gonna have that big light show like
I'm gonna have
you
the
did
light
when
show.
we did the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 fires going.
Mosquito smoggers.
Yeah, well maybe, and because I've got 3 fire pits and I've got lots of room in my backyard. Maybe we'll have during the day some croquet and maybe some real horseshoes or something like that. Who knows?
During the day.
Yep, this is gonna be like Robapalooza.
Okay. People going to start camping out Thursday night.
It could be, and that's one of the things that's cool. I think that that's one of the things we want to talk about. We're going to have to talk about it in just a minute when we come back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show.
If you're looking for some fresh new music, check out the music of the Truss and Byrd Band. Find all their music wherever you do your streaming. You can also find them on iTunes if you would like to purchase it for your collection. Truss and Byrd Band's music is a gritty mix of rock, blues, pop, and a little bit of reggae and country in the mix. Check out trussandbyrdband.com to see all their music videos and find out more about this amazing group of musicians. That's trussandbyrdband.com. TRUSINBYRD band.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Are you planning a painting project and don't know who to call? Decorator's Choice Painting Company is one of the most highly referred services along the lakeshore. Serving this area for over 20 years, we look forward to providing professional services for you. Call us today at 269-270-5785 or email us at decoratorschoicesh@gmail.com. Take a look at our work at decoratorschoicesh.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
You're listening to Rob Byrd's Moondog Show on WCSY FM, South Haven.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, and we're talking about having some parties here, and they still kind of have to be invite only. I'm not just going to give out the details on when, where, and all that stuff.
But if you're a listener, you can get invited just by saying, hey, I'm a listener of that Moondog Show, right?
Man, you know, that nothing blows up my skirt kind of more. I don't hear it very often, but it's nice when someone says, boy, oh boy, I've heard you on, we've been listening, and I'm like, no one typically ever says a word to me about it. Yeah.
So I had that happen at the estate sale. One of the Moores, one of the neighbors in Geneva Township, he came to the sale and he goes, hey, I enjoyed listening to you guys on the radio show. Mm-hmm. I said, well, thank you very much.
Yeah. And then when you first said the Moors, I thought you were talking like the Moors from like 1400 something or whatever.
Oh, or Mooresville, because they came
They
too.
were down the line.
Yeah.
You remember that? That was one of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld. Do you remember that? Did you ever watch Seinfeld?
Yes.
And George was playing trivia with Bubble Boy. And it was, I can't remember what the question was, but the answer was the Moors, because it was about a battle. And it was misplaced, the Moops. And George goes, no, I am sorry. It's the Moops. And the kid's screaming, it's the Moors, and then starts beating on his bubble, and the bubble deflates, and the whole town comes after George and Jerry because they're going after Bubble Boy. Yeah. All right. So that was
good time.
That's a pretty funny episode. Okay. So with all that being said, I was going to talk about something else. What were we going to talk about?
You were
the party
going to talk about your party, but I did find out what they do New Year's Eve in Biloxi. They drop an oyster ball.
Okay.
Oh.
Onto what? The ground?
Probably. It's got to be more fun than South Haven dropping glow-in-the-dark beach balls. That's all I have to say.
I don't know about that. But, okay, so any of those that would normally come out and do the karaoke out there, we're going to just have a karaoke party at my house. And
is there a cover charge?
I'm not planning on it. I'm just planning on having a party. And
is it a BYOB or BYO?
You can bring your own beer or whatever you want, booze or pot, I don't care, or mushrooms or whatever. It's kind of... So no judge. It's a no judgment zone in my house.
He's looking at me like she's going to say, stop talking like that.
Laura's gonna reel me back in. I'm looking at her like, please reel me in before I start talking about DMT and all that other stuff.
No, please
She is definitely his radio wife, and he looks to her for approval.
He's like, please stop me. And I'm like, well,
control, a little control every now. I can use someone to kind of.
Now, where are people supposed to park?
Well, we'll get all that figured out when I know who's coming. I'll have all that stuff because we'll be able to park in my yard partly. We'll be able to use the road for miles. The neighbor's house because it'll be a joint party with him. And we're going to be encouraging people bring tents and
bring tents.
No drunk driving.
Yep. Okay. I'm out in the country and my neighbors we're all pretty cool with that. We know that.
Yeah, this sounds like invite only. This sounds like it's going to be a big old party. People are going to find out about it, and then there'll be all sorts of freaks coming from all over.
You know what I worry about when he does all the lasers? That he's so close to
the airport.
The airport. So I'm they're going to be having
pull some planes. They're going to land on
drive in the cornfield.
The police ain't going to shut them down, but the FCC will, or the FAA or something.
And when we get the good smoke and fog machines going, it's pretty cool under the out in the country, out under the trees for sure.
It really is.
Are you going to have them electronic music DJs show up too?
No, we're going to have live music, which will probably more than likely to be more kind of a jam session, and then we'll have karaoke where we'll sing, and then probably do switch on and off for an hour and whatever.
Or you could do live band karaoke, where the band just plays instrumentals.
Yeah, but that's that makes it tough because we actually have to find a cohesive band, and then that gets into paying a band where we're just trying to get people that play to come bring their instruments, and we
Oh, you having one of them hippie fests?
Hippie fest is great. Yes, hippie fest.
Okay.
I didn't really think of it as a hippie fest. It's more like a redneck.
Bring
fest,
your tambourine.
Yeah, bring your tambourine. I'll have one there. Probably.
Of course he will.
He'll have like 4 or 5.
We'll have all the.
Because
if
Rob needs one thing, he'll buy 4 or 5.
I am the product of my mother.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
I didn't think of that.
Am, yeah. Well, I need all those. If I've got, you got to have 5
Well, she
speakers.
probably needed everything that she bought too.
I don't think so.
I'm not on board with that.
Bless her heart.
Yes.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, she had a lot of things. And it kind of, I want to say this. It's been interesting because I've been going through some of the stuff in Mom's house and stuff. But I'd get to boxes of miscellaneous things. It would be all school stuff. And then there'd be a picture of me and my brother in it. It would be something that wouldn't be pictures of nothing but then my brother and I. I was looking through all this other stuff, and I can't remember what it was. It had nothing to do with it. And then there was my kindergarten picture. Oh, my daughter. She got a book from there. She said she's going through this book, and then in the pages was this kindergarten picture.
It's really sweet, though.
Made a nice bookmark, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think what she was doing, I don't know, as she was going through stuff, she knew, I almost think that she was thinking ahead that someday someone's going to be looking through this stuff, and she wants us to come up and find these little treasures that, like I said, it made no sense to see that picture where it was.
Right. Yeah, I agree, because going through my mom's stuff, you would just see random things, There's a picture of my brother in one of the cabinets.
Yeah.
And we said, why is Brian's picture in there? Somebody asked, why is Brian's picture in the cupboard? And I go, keep the mice away.
Right. Now I would appreciate it a little more if she would at least wrote me a note with what she was doing. So,
hey, buddy, I hope,
maybe
this isn't too hard on you.
She just needed a bookmark, and that was, she got it off the refrigerator.
My mom's sense of humor would be I'd come across a T-shirt that said something about surviving the wooden spoon. That was her.
Wasn't that your Christmas present one year?
Yeah, ass whoopings by the wooden spoon. Yeah. I got a lot of those. I always said that Mom needed to probably have some stock in wooden spoons, so I got a lot broken off my behind.
Really?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I put my hand back there and I'd break them over my arm. And then she started getting those thick ones, like they're almost spatulas, wooden spoons. Yeah.
I used to babysit for this lady, and she would spank her kids with a Hot Wheel track.
Oh.
Those yellow ones, or the orange ones.
That's like a whip.
I know. I was like, I don't think I want to babysit for her anymore.
Really leave a mark.
Yeah. Because they would run away, and she'd go smack as they were running out of the room.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't come home on time, and if I was down at Andrew Fleming's house about 4 or 5.
Why didn't you ever learn your lesson?
Because I was like 6 and 7. I wasn't paying attention to a clock. I was having fun.
When the street lights come on, you're supposed to be home.
Exactly.
If his parents would have been more responsible, they would have told me to go home at some point. But I'm like, man, you got a bigger, nicer house. I'm staying here. But boy, when she would come get me, boy, I would, if I couldn't stay ahead of her enough, I'd get them all the way back home. So, yeah, good days.
Mason, did you get spankings?
No, I was good.
You didn't know spanking, so that don't mean you were good.
I just got away
there's
with
a lot of good
more.
kids that got spanked and got beat in their lives. Laura, did you get spanked?
Not very often, because I would start crying, and my dad would feel bad, and he'd say, just don't do it anymore. And I go, okay, don't hit me. And then, then it was done.
And to this day, you don't like it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I kind of do a little bit.
No.
I mean, it's like, sure. I mean, yeah, it brings me back. All right, we need to take a break on Robert's Moondog Show. Yeah, no kidding. We'll be right back.
Hi, Nicole Galata here with Galata Imagery, your South Haven local photographer. Specializing in family and wedding photography, I also photograph engagement, maternity, seniors, and so much more. Find me on Facebook and Instagram or on my website at galataimagery.com.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget. We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, and Mason, Dixon, and Laura Rusin here. I got something to discuss with you guys. I've been thinking about it for an awful long time, and everything I know about them is that they are a big pain in the ass.
You thinking of getting a girlfriend?
I'm thinking about getting a girlfriend. I've been contemplating that for years, and it's been a tough go of it. No, boy, I think this might be easier to get, because what most people say is the best or keep. They say the best day of your life is the day you get your boat, and the next best day of your life is the day you get rid of your boat.
Yeah, you sell your boat.
But I've been in this town for all my life. I've never had a boat. My dad had one when I was just a little kid. And I have the opportunity to buy a pretty nice boat for a nice price. And then I have to buy a truck, too, because my Nissan probably won't pull it around very well. So I'm going to have to get a truck, too. So I'm kind of trying to figure out whether I'm going to do it or not.
What's the name that you picked out for your boat?
See, they asked me that last night, and I said Moondog High. But now
that was going to be the name of your cannabis that you were going to.
Like the cannabis business at one point.
I was like, no, don't name it that.
I just name it High.
No, just Moondog.
Moondog.
Just Moondog.
No, because I would name it something different, because I don't want them to know it's me on the boat.
True.
I kind of like people not knowing who I am.
So is this going to be an inland lake boat, or Lake Michigan, or a river? Is it a fishing boat, water skiing? What are you going to do with it?
Well, you're certainly big enough to fish with. And I want something that maybe, I'm not a big fisherman, but something that if you do want to go fishing, you can. It doesn't have to be all rigged out for fishing, but a little bit will be fine. And really kind of to have fun, to go out and drop anchor in the lake and lay out in the sun, maybe pull a tube around with some friends. And, it's just...
Tubing's fun.
Yeah, it's been, I'm finally in a place in this world where, I've committed myself the last couple of years to say, let's have fun. And then just
you'll probably get a girlfriend if you have a boat.
Maybe. And then, of course, Mom passing, for me, that just kind of reiterates it. Have fun. Make money and make enough to pay your bills and hopefully save a little bit. But have fun, because this life is just flying by.
Yeah, and if you live here, if you think about people from around the world and they say, you live right there on Lake Michigan, do you have a boat? And you go, nope. It's like, why don't you have a boat?
Yeah. And I've always kind of had friends that had boats, but I don't anymore. And not that I want to go out on their boat, because it's their boat. And, it's not that I want to really be in charge, but, hey,
yes,
you going to take me out on your boat today? That just never works. I'd rather have someone ask me that.
Yeah, so are you going to keep your boat on a dock somewhere? That could get expensive.
My guess is probably if I do get it this year, I'll probably just trailer and drop it into public access.
It's hard to find a dock in South Haven.
I have an idea where I may be able to find one, but I haven't discussed that with my friend yet. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me either.
Any light bulbs don't pop up in your head at all? Don't say a name if it does pop up in your head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't yet.
You've got a very good friend. Yes. That has
I was thinking Steve Rusin, you should buy his condo. He has a great dock.
Right there
really?
on the Black River?
Yeah, it's right across from the Riverbend Boat Club.
I was only looking to spend a few $1,000s, $10,000-$15,000.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that.
Not 500,000.
Right.
Yes. But that would be nice. Maybe if we could just kick him out, make him live out in a tent, we can use his... No.
He's already moved. He lost his mother too.
Oh.
So now they're selling their condo.
Okay. So nobody's there. So squatters' rights for a while, right?
You better watch out. Those Polacks have a temper.
You might be able to live on your boat. Is there going to have a sleeper cabin underneath it or anything?
I didn't look at it that well. I don't think there is, but it'd be cool though. No, I don't think there is one down there. Mm-hmm. So I can get about 5 people in it. Maybe more.
5 people on that big boat?
I was going to say, it looks bigger than that.
Well, I don't want more than 5. Oh, no, there is one. Look, there's a hatch down on the front.
Look at that. Down the hatch. Then you can say batten the hatches.
So there must be little places to sleep down there. So, yeah, I might never come back.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Hey, do you think you'll take it all the way across the lake and go to Wisconsin?
Only if I have a lot of people with me. That would just be scary.
I know you'd have
being out there all by yourself,
especially like fuel. How do you know if you have enough fuel to get there?
And the storms can kick up really fast.
They can.
On Lake Michigan.
If you watch your weather, you'll probably be okay. But there's no reason if you know that if you're worried about that you can't bring extra gas, a bunch of gas cans.
Now, could you launch your drone from the middle of the lake and then fly it?
Absolutely.
And then land it right back in your boat?
Absolutely. I wouldn't land it in the boat. I would actually do a hand landing and have it come down to me and then put it in my hand.
Wow, you're good.
Yeah. I did that. I did a video shoot out at the end of the pier once with it, and it was really tough because there were probably like 3-foot waves happening, and I'd go to grab it and then my hand would go down and I'd go up to grab it again. But it was close to the pier. You can't get too close to the pier because it gets all whacked out because it has magnetic interference. And one time I tried to launch from the pier, and I about lost that drone that day.
So is it better if you go on the north side, that pier?
What do you mean?
Because it's just not as big.
No, probably that might certainly make a difference in all the middle of that catwalk. But if you launch from the beach itself, you're never going to have a problem. But because of the interference so close to the metal where I had the remote controller, I wasn't happy with that. And sometimes you can actually run into some issues in parking lots if there's rebar in the parking lot.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's a lot of it.
Well,
I haven't had a problem. But
didn't you lose a drone in Lake Michigan before?
Yeah, I sure did. I did. That's sad. Yeah, bring that up again.
Sorry.
But maybe he just was in over your head. Now, you got to apply this to being a boat owner. Are you going to take a boater safety course or have anybody train you how to drive a boat? Or are you just going to think you know how to drive it like driving a car?
I've driven a boat, piloted or captained a boat, whatever they call it. And not all that much, but I've been around them all my life.
Okay.
And so I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't take a boater safety course. I doubt it.
Do it online at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll only do what they'll make me do.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see. All right. So there's lots of things that I need to figure out to do so, but I still obviously haven't committed to that yet because
and you
I don't
haven't
have
seen
it.
the boat, right? They told you what the boat model is, and then you pulled up something on the internet which looks brand new,
right.
And now you haven't seen the boat with all
That's
the
right.
holes in it and everything else.
I have a feeling that the guy who owns this boat would not have a company boat that had holes in it or didn't have any issues.
You gonna bring Jinx the dog on your boat?
I probably would Jinx the dog. He would like that.
Do you think he'd jump out? And
If he saw a duck. Or maybe a bunch of dead ducks wherever he went.
Yeah, he probably would.
Or the goose would attack him and he would be running, which would be kind of funny.
So how about the goose in the parking lot here?
Yeah.
I saw that
Yeah.
at Senior Services, and yesterday, of course, Friday was the grand opening, so we'll see if they made a nest or something for the grand opening.
Yeah, people bringing out water to it and all that. So I don't know what would ever possess a goose to hunker down in a parking lot.
I know.
And-
I asked Diane, I go, with all these cars here, she goes, she doesn't care.
No.
People feed it, and like you said, they bring it water.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. All right. Well, we do need to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about. You guys, anything you want to talk about?
Well, there's that place out at Magoo's that had a rooster. I think somebody killed him, but he was a celebrity, so maybe this goose will be a celebrity.
All right. Well, we probably won't talk about when we come back on Rob Bird's Moondog Show.
Hi, Tina Goodrich here with Jakeway Realtors, local to the South Haven community. I've been a full-time realtor for 16 years in Southwest Michigan. Let me put my years of knowledge to work for you. In today's market, you need a savvy realtor. Find me on Facebook or Instagram, or call me at 269-759-1076. Remember, when you think real estate, list with Tina.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Bird's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget.
If you have branches hanging over your roof or weakened rotting trees near your home, then call Ufc Tree Care. At Ufc Tree Care, we specialize in preventing the devastating damage that can be caused to your home or property, because the chances of that happening are greatly increased with winter weather. If you don't already have a tree service, call us for a free quote. Go to ufctreecare.com for contact information. We also offer residential and commercial snow plowing. And most important, don't forget to tell us that Moondog sent you.
We're back on Rob Bird's Moondog Show. Mason, Dixon, Laura Rusin here. Mason was just telling us an enthralling story about a dead goose. Can you
No, it was a rooster.
A dead rooster.
Out at Magoo's. I don't know, maybe some of the listeners might know the whole story, but there was a rooster who kind of ran the gas station out there. They have a gas station park and a car wash out there at Armstrong Corners. It's 40 and 43. And there was a rooster there, and he became a celebrity, and he showed up on TV and everything. So maybe this goose here in the parking lot, he'll become a celebrity.
Sure.
Or is it geese? Because are they paired up? I just saw them.
You know, I had a very intelligent guy say that to me once. Even in the plural, if it's a Canada goose, it's just Canada goose. It's not Canada geese. But
that's the name, Canada goose, but they're still plural.
That's still they said that's just the plural of it. That's what you call them. I don't know. I really don't know that for sure. It's actually been a debate. Nobody really knows for sure.
Yeah, because they say that about moose too. Because if it's
not Canada meese.
Yeah, it's not moose.
There's some moose.
Do you say
gray?
gooses?
How about gray goose?
I think it's just goose. There's goose.
Ain't that alcohol?
Yeah, it is. All right. So, what's the number for anybody to call in to tell us that story if they have to? They got a little time, they can call us.
We're going to go back to that phone number?
Yeah, give them the phone number. You remember it?
269-873-30, I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Well, what's the station number? Because they can call and ask for Paul Landecker.
Yeah, that would be, look up Cozy, Super Hits 103.7 Cozy FM, and there's a contact number on the website.
Yeah.
You just give them a call.
Yeah, you can call them and ask them to get in touch with us and forward the call to us so you can tell us about the
rooster.
About the rooster out there. So, okay, so...
and the plural of geeses.
Man, okay, the plural of geeses and meeses and the moose and the meeses, right? So it certainly isn't, go check out that those meeses over there.
Right, right.
It's the moose.
I know, though, but they say Canada goose, it's not Canada geese. I understand that part, but when you're talking about the plural of is there one goose or two geese out there, you got to go to the geese at that point.
It's a tough one, but I don't think there's gooses.
Canadian
gooses. It's Canadian goose.
Canadian
as a whole, they're Canadian goose.
Geese.
No, they're Canadian goose.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're not Canadian, they're Canada.
They're Canada goose.
Yeah, them people get mad at you if you call them Canadian. They're Canada goose.
Yeah, okay. So we're really talking a whole lot of nonsense here.
Sorry, everybody.
Yes, we apologize for the ineffectiveness and sloppiness of this show.
There's that new hostel put up their sign.
The hostels are coming up?
The hostel.
Are your hostels coming up, Laura?
They are. They look great. But I did see that sign, and I also seen the new sign here.
Senior Services.
Yes.
They got that just in time for their open house.
House.
And
it's beautiful.
And Jackie's Salon.
Jackie Salon.
She's got a new sign?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she has her
Country House.
It says salon up there on the front, which Sweetnut said, and it says pharmacy. It doesn't have their names. It just says one says pharmacy and one's on the front of the building. Yeah, I just looked at it today. I wish I would have taken a picture.
The big sign they put up.
No, I'm talking about on the front of the building.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
I didn't even see the sign at the end of the road.
Yeah, I seen him installing it.
And the bank is moving.
Which one?
Yes, I just heard that today.
Here's some slow news day. Laura's all excited.
I was excited because...
What is the name of that bank?
Sturgis.
No, it's a South Haven banking system, which is a division of Sturgis Bank.
There you go. Thank you. So
I never seen anybody go there.
Moving to the M43 spot where
the Chemical Suburban Bank.
Oh, right across the street from my recording studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was so silly when, what are we now, Huntington?
Who?
Huntington Bank, yeah. It's the one downtown.
They closed the Suburban Bank.
Right.
And which is crazy because have you ever seen that place in the summer? It is really busy.
Yeah.
So now they're going to try to go downtown and back up traffic with one bank.
Do you know how historic that bank actually is?
Which one? The downtown one?
The downtown one, yeah. They've got suspended ceiling in there. Now, they took all that suspended ceiling. They got these huge, like, marble ceilings.
See, maybe they're investing.
You don't remember that from
real
when
estate.
we were younger?
Not really.
Oh, it was. I mean, that was the stereotypical bank where you walk in and everything's marble and
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, but they've got suspended ceiling because they don't want to heat it.
Maybe they kept the right one.
Maybe.
Because real estate's going to be worth more than just
They
the money.
should have sold that and kept Suburban.
How many millions is that corner worth?
A lot of money.
Because that's a huge spot all the way.
What about Big B Coffee? They're moving too. And
right across the street.
They're popping up all over the place. And they got a sign that says they're going to be down there in Harbor Village. And then there's another coffee shop that's opening up by the UPS in the subway too.
B-Box? Is that what it is?
I don't know how anybody can afford it, actually.
Coffee?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
or rent.
Yeah, both.
That's
the 20-ounce coffee is $6, and that's just I don't know, it's expensive. But I do get one there once a month or so.
People spend that on alcohol.
I like the Flying Saucer too, coffee shop.
Yeah, well, the alcohol is much more fun.
There's probably more coffee shops than bars now.
I think there is.
That's probably the truth.
Of course, that social house, they haven't opened up yet, but they looking like they're going to be like the party place of 2022.
I heard they're going to concentrate on the upstairs more, which I think is a great idea because you can see the sunsets. It's beautiful out there.
if they're going to change
that's just hearsay, Laura. You don't know that for sure.
I hope so.
Spreading rumors.
Good ones, though.
It would be good because that's always been, I think, as far as when it was Joe's and whatever the pizza place, Gino's East.
Yeah,
was so under. I mean, I don't think Gino's East ever even used it, and then Joe's only used it
Joe's
every once in a while.
More.
So underutilized, and what a great place to be because it'll be get a little breeze up there and watch a gorgeous sunset. You can see the whole
boats.
the whole harbor from up there. Yeah, I've actually, to tell you the truth, I've never been up there.
I have. Tom played music with Matt Resson up there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time.
Yeah, well, I'm not that privileged, but I have never been up there.
So a few years.
Does Tom Rusin know that he's being tapped to be in this live music jam the first Friday of every month at Rob Dog's Place?
He knows.
He's been told.
Oh, he has been told.
He's been told, but he knows that he just has to say yeah because that just means that. Laura has to do all the rest of the work. Right. He goes, okay. He just says, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He enjoys playing. He's jamming with Paul Valentine tonight.
Mm-hmm. Tonight.
Where at?
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Actually, it's just a practice. They were not playing out tonight.
Oh, it's not pub.
But they have a bunch of gigs.
He should be practicing with his real band. He has to get those guys ready.
Yeah, but he has a bunch of gigs with Paul Valentine's band.
Oh, okay. Well, someone's going to have to pay better.
Hey, were you supposed to announce the youth ministry barn sale, that piece of paper you've been taking notes on all day?
I did that in the first half hour of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
what about
I was sleeping.
Southside garage sale?
Still going on today.
Tina can talk about it when we talk to her.
Part of it.
When we come back with Tina Goodrich, Let's Talk Real Estate with Tina Goodrich on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, which is coming right up.
Hey there, it's Scott from Country House Furniture here. We are having a banner year and our store has been restocked and everything is on sale and specially marked for you, our great customers. Sofas, love seats, recliners, washers, dryers, ranges, refrigerators, mattress sets by Tempur-Pedic, Therapeutic, and Sealy, all at unbelievable savings. Stop by a Country House Furniture today at 08337 M140 Highway, right next to the new Senior Center in South Haven. And as always, we finance. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, Nicole Galata here with Galata Imagery, your South Haven local photographer. Specializing in family and wedding photography, I also photograph engagement, maternity, seniors, and so much more. Find me on Facebook and Instagram or on my website at galataimagery.com.
Hi, Tina Goodrich here with Jakeway Realtors, local to the South Haven community. I've been a full-time realtor for 16 years in Southwest Michigan. Let me put my years of knowledge to work for you. In today's market, you need a savvy realtor. Find me on Facebook or Instagram, or call me at 269-759-1076. Remember, when you think real estate, list with Tina.
Let's talk real estate with Tina Goodrich.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Mason Dixon, Laura Rusin. That's our last segment here. You know what we can't talk about, or we should talk about. We're sort of talking about what we should talk about, but what should we talk about?
I am so confused.
I am too. Because you know what we forgot?
I was afraid.
You know how quickly we forgot that quick?
What?
About what we've got going on here?
What do we got going on?
Well, I'm sorry, what should we talk about? And what did you say we want to talk about?
Oh, don't you have a, why are you calling Tina Goodrich?
Because it's time to talk to Tina Goodrich. We forgot all about her.
Wait,
I'm
waiting for her to come in. It's time for Let's Talk Real Estate already?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Tina.
Hello, Tina. How are you? You're on the air on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show with Let's Talk Real Estate with Tina Goodrich.
Hey, is it that time again?
It is that time. Obviously,
good morning.
Yes, you are not here, but that's okay. We got you on the phone.
Right. I figured, that you guys could call me because I'm busy doing the big estate sale going on in South Haven this weekend.
Well, tell us a little bit about that. And I don't know if that's the subject matter you wanted to talk about, but you can at least tell us a little bit about that.
I did. I actually thought that fit well for our subject tonight, which was estate sales with the beginning of the season and those who are looking at putting their home on the market might have to do an estate sale. So, I thought it'd be a good time to talk about when to do one and who to contact to help you get one done.
Yeah. But
we did.
Yeah, but what you're doing is an estate sale. You got here in a block sale, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. South Haven, we're doing South Haven Southside garage sales. And it's the first year, so this is the first kickoff to it. There's 40 participants. I wouldn't doubt if there's 50 by now.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 40 different homes on the list that are going to be participating in this garage sale event. It's Friday and Saturday, the 13th and the 14th.
That'd be yesterday and today?
Yeah, and it's from 9 to 5.
Okay.
So all day today, Saturday, this estate sales are going to be going on the south side. So from town.
So as soon as you get done listening to the show, it's time to head to town for the garage sales.
Right.
Oh, gosh, yeah, because this is going to be a good time. People are cleaning out closets, and cleaning out their garages. And, I got Goody on board to get some of the guy things. And he really went overboard. He cleaned out Goody's home repair shop. So there's going to be some great things there for the guys. And he cleaned out his personal hobby room.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Laura, you've been in Mark's hobby room.
I have.
So what's Goody's hobbies?
Goody likes to, let's see, gosh, he's a gun collector.
Okay, all right.
I was like, can we talk about
just
it?
come right up. It's called the Second Amendment.
Can you sell guns at a yard sale?
No. He's just cleaning out like all his knick-knack stuff. And, he's got 2 and 3 of a lot of things. So he's putting out some of his turkey calls.
If they're older than 1887, I do believe that you do not have to have any kind of a license. You can sell a gun if you have one that old.
Hey, Tina.
I just learned that on Pawn Stars, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yes. He won't sell any of it.
I was going to say, Mark would never sell a gun.
All his collectible
Tina,
stuff.
can you get one of them turkey calls and do it over on the radio?
I can. We'll do that on the next segment.
Oh, that'd be
I'll grab a couple things off of Goody's table because he's got a huge table. I was so surprised. So all the guys out there, if you're looking for some hunting guy stuff, stop by the Asylum, 424 Huron Street, Friday and Saturday till 5. And see what's left. I mean, I imagine the first day should be pretty busy. And then, of course, the second day will be, the good deals.
Well, you didn't even have to have a garage to be in this, considering it's a garage sale, right?
No.
Okay, I said so. The
rules
to get in were pretty lax.
No, they're calling it yard sale.
It's a yard sale.
Yeah.
Or garage sale.
Yeah, I had Lisa Beck is the one who is heading off this. I think her and a few of her girlfriends got together and said, "Hey, let's do a garage sale." And then the next day,
when women drink wine together. Mm-hmm.
And before you knew it, she had half a dozen people wanting to get on it. Yeah. And it grew from a dozen to 40 people within a couple weeks.
That's 4 ladies drinking wine. So I'm going to call 3 people right now. And they had it rolling in about 10 minutes.
Did you all have
I got you, girl.
Did you all have to pay to get on this list? Because there'll be a whole bunch of people that are just going to ride on your coattails and set up their own yard sales and not be on the list.
No, they first, like I said, it just was a kind of a let's get together, have a garage sale. Then the next one said, I want to do one. I've got stuff. And before you knew it, it grew to these 40 people. So she actually had signs made. So there's these great yellow signs that says Southside garage sale participant.
Yeah. If somebody jumps in on this and they're not signed up, we'll go protest their house.
No, we won't. You know what's really cool is they're going to be doing it every year. So we on the south side, I'm on the south side. So we on the south side are going to be doing this estate sale, garage sale every year, once a year, and probably same time like we're doing right now, next year, same time.
I think you should get some people on the north side and have a north versus south blocks garage sale.
Oh, I'm sure that the north side's going to go.
I bet the north side's probably already thinking about having one. We should do that.
They don't know about it because the north side's still in Chicago, by the way.
Not all.
Oh, that's true. That's true, too. But there's a lot more second homes and more resorts on the north side than there is on the south side.
Right.
But, you know, the South Side now is on fire as far as real estate goes. There's, you know, only a handful on the South Side. Anything that comes up here gets a lot of attention, such as 334 Van Buren.
Well, I was going to ask about that because you had a
open house.
Thank you, an open house the other day, and I came to it just at the end.
Rob came.
It's a beautiful house.
Yep, and Rob did a video for us, so we're working on this great video of 33 Van Buren, and we'll put that up live when it's ready.
Hurry up, Rob Dog, because if it happens before it sells, then you didn't.
No, actually, Tina said that she thinks that may be happening already, but she wanted to shoot the video anyways to add it to her website for, you know, examples of homes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Right. I thought, you know, we need to be doing that with, you know, those homes every now and then, is getting Rob over there, do a video of it, and then it goes up on the website. And even if it has sold, you know, it's still great advertisement for Moondog Studio.
Well, and for you, I mean, it's about track record. And if you don't show that you've ever sold a house, no one's ever going to have that confidence in you.
Right. And people like to go, oh my gosh, she did a video.
She sold that?
I'd like it done. You know, that too. You know, homeowners, you know, they're selling, they want, you know, the videos and the drone shots and all of that. And that's part of getting your property up on the market and advertised.
They finally get their beautiful pictures and drone shots when they're moving out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I like about the drone shots is that you can show the proximity to the Big Blue.
Yeah, absolutely.
South Haven is right on Lake Michigan. We're one of the very few towns that are right on Lake Michigan.
Yeah. We have to take a break, Tina. When we come back, we're going to talk more real estate with Tina Goodrich on Robert's Moondog Show. Let's talk real estate with Tina Goodrich.
If you have branches hanging over your roof or weakened rotting trees near your home, then call Ufc Tree Care. At Ufc Tree Care, we specialize in preventing the devastating damage that can be caused to your home or property, because the chances of that happening are greatly increased with winter weather. If you don't already have a tree service, call us for a free quote. Go to ufctreecare.com for contact information. We also offer residential and commercial snow plowing. And most important, don't forget to tell us that Moondog sent you.
It is true. You can get quality social media marketing, radio time, and video production in one place. Moondog Productions specializes in all three. Now is the time to increase your presence and keep yourself in the public eye. Through Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, Moondog Productions offers radio advertising, social media marketing, and video production that will get you noticed. Call Moondog Productions at 269-872-3049 to find out how we can design a program that will fit your budget.
Let's talk real estate with Tina Goodrich.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Yeah.
What's that noise,
I do believe that's Tina being a turkey.
It's turkey season.
Is it turkey season? Actually, I went to go out in the field the other day and run my quad around the edge, and there was a turkey farmer or a turkey hunter out there. I was a little disappointed, but So does Mark turkey hunt?
Mark does hunt. He's a big hunter. Loves to turkey hunt, deer hunt, bird hunt. Mark was brought up with his grandfather and father as big hunters. And uncle, all of them were big hunters. Went out to Colorado for big game, up north Michigan.
So, okay. So, all right. So, anything else we need to talk about the house on Van Buren, or is all well with that? Do we need to move on?
Oh, let me catch my breath there. I ran downstairs to get the turkey call.
Wait, how can you talk at the same time you making that noise? Ain't you blowing in it?
So, no, that's one of those handheld wooden ones.
Oh, that's cheating. That's so cheating. You need to blow in one.
She couldn't run
this one
to the third floor and down and blow the turkey call at the same time.
Yeah, she just...
She's a little winded.
Taking stuff out of the third floor at the asylum, I did about 25 trips the first day. Laura stopped by. She seen me. I was hurting, wasn't I, Laura?
Yes. How's your knee?
Much better.
Good.
How come you never put that elevator in there?
I know, that's what Laura said.
A dumbwaiter would be so
I
nice.
told her, just a small elevator. Such a good idea.
One that we could, just about enough to stuff Tina in. So she can.
A little bigger than that.
I'd actually love a swimming pool more than I would an elevator.
Yes. We
Really?
have that spot picked out for the swimming pool.
Well, maybe I know where you can get one.
Like the stairs gave me good exercise here at
Right.
the so I always keep that in mind. It's like exercise, because if you didn't climb stairs and you had just one level, you wouldn't get no exercise.
Yeah, you'd have to run around your house and not in it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I do those flights of stairs more than once a day. And to the basement is four flights.
Four flights.
Anyways, yeah. So back to the estate sale and 334 Van Buren. I thought estate sales is a great, because Laura just did one, putting your home on the market.
Yes.
A lot of times you have to have an estate sale, right?
Yeah. And it was very successful. It was fun, a lot of hard work. Thank you, Doreen, Bartholomew, and Tina. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Doreen was wonderful. Doreen, thank you so much. She did, she was a pro at that garage sale stuff.
Yes, because you do have to have good signage.
You do.
That's resume material right there.
Right.
Well, and I wanted to mention Brenda Bertarelli. She's my go-to girl for estate sales. So if you're looking to have an estate sale, they can be very overwhelming if you don't have help.
Yes.
So if you've got a lot of stuff and you're not sure where to go, we have a local girl in town now that's doing them with her daughter, Brenda Bertarelli. And her number, I want to give her number out, is 269-767-6878.
Yeah. Her paperwork says on it that she is hoping that the client will not be at the estate sale.
Well, I can see that, though, because just doing one, it can be emotional. It's like you want to sell it, but that you're like, oh, she loved that. Yeah.
Right.
And go jump in front of their truck as they're pulling out of the driveway. Stop, I want it back.
And think of
some things will sell low and some things will sell high. And at the end of the day, it all comes out.
Yeah.
So it's always best, not to see all them treasures and those memories go out to somebody that you don't know. Don't know that person, and they're taking your grandmother's cookbooks.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And it might be mad. It might be like there might be like conflict and stuff going on if they offer you less money for it and you get all hot and upset and start calling them names.
I had Cheyenne's Closet for 15 years. And we had decided we were done. After 15 years in business, it's somewhere close to the burnout stage. And I had an auction, had an auctioneer come in, so it would be all gone in one day.
It was fun.
I had a huge store. And if anybody locally remembers that, we had a huge auction, came in, and yes, it was hard to see something sell so cheap. So Mark and I, we left. We were like, we got to get out of here. And when we came back, something sold very high, and it was all good at the end of the day. Nice. And it was all gone. That's what I love about an auction, Rob, is everything is gone.
Yeah. Well, all those things are out of my hands for now at the moment. So
yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, things change during an estate, that's for sure. It's a lot to get through, and you may need some help with doing a estate sale. If you do, I highly recommend.
I'm waiting till the crying starts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Well, and just with anybody, because I do suggest using Brenda, because it is a lot of work and it's very time consuming. Had I not just sold my business, I wouldn't have had time to be able to do that.
Right. Estate sales are, just getting through all the items. I suggest letting your family come in, you go through, pick out the items you want, and then you call in Brenda Bertarelli and have her she looks things up. So it's not like she's selling things for $2, $3. If there's value there in something, she will find the value in it and get you the top dollar.
There's value in everything.
And there is. When there's certain people that go to these estate sales to, turn on and resell it in their booth or in their store.
Right.
And a lot of people travel from down south to Michigan just for our antiques because we got the real deal.
Why do we have the real deal and they don't?
Probably from the years of people living here, the generations,
right,
and holding on to some of these heirlooms because you don't see these kind of antiques.
Yeah. Well, in Grand Rapids, furniture is certainly at a premium.
Yeah, I mean, we do. People come up from down south to shop our antiques.
Yeah.
Michigan and the Midwest.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people don't know.
I used to be in the business, but
about about our antiques and how many furniture factories that we had in Grand Rapids, which was world leader. And
you're right, Rob. Yes. Yeah, I just sold a vintage couch that came from a furniture store there in Grand Rapids, and lo and behold, you can go online and still see their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're right. There were some big furniture makers in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Probably still are.
Very. That was I can't say if that was their number one industry, but I can tell you that it was tops. I mean, there's so many big buildings that are, empty nowadays that were furniture warehouses and manufacturers. Pretty cool stuff. But we do have to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to talk a little more to Tina Goodrich on Let's Talk Real Estate on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show with Rob Byrd and Tina Goodrich.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Are you planning a painting project and don't know who to call? Decorator's Choice Painting Company is one of the most highly referred services along the lakeshore. Serving this area for over 20 years, we look forward to providing professional services for you. Call us today at 269-270-5785 or email us at decoratorschoicesh@gmail.com. Take a look at our work at decoratorschoicesh.com.
So meticulous, it's ridiculous.
Hi, I'm Holly Lawson from Drawing Children into Reading, also known as DCIR. We're an early childhood fine motor building resource that will enhance your child's visual ability to express and communicate in pictures and words. In the classroom, we start with proper pencil grip, develop a longer attention span, and kickstart a whole new world when your child learns to draw, write, and read in that order. To unleash the happiness and find out more about this groundbreaking program, visit DCIR.org.
Let's talk real estate with Tina Goodrich.
We're back on Rob Byrd's Moondog Show. Let's talk real estate with Tina Goodrich, who is on the phone, and Mason Dixon is here on the studio checking out stuff on his phone, and Laura Rusin is here being so ever quietly and patient because I know she has questions for Tina. But before we do that, Tina, want to make sure that we talk about some of the older stuff because you've got a couple things out there that have kind of been hanging out that need to get sold here.
Right. And actually, I was looking at my listings. I do have 10, 12 listings. So I do have some commercial listings. Yeah. We've talked about, the back to the 50s and we talked about A&D here in town. And of course,
I'm going to interrupt you just a second, just because you just said that about having, these listings. And really that is the name of the game right now is you need to get listings. Right. So at least no matter what, you have half of a sale. You're in the game. As competitive as it's been.
Right. You're in the game if you got the listings. But if you don't have listings, then you're just kind of floating, waiting for a buyer to come along and you can work with a buyer.
So get those listings.
Being a listing agent, there's a lot going on with listings. So, I got about 10, 12 listings. A lot of them are commercial, a few good residentials, which we talked about, 3334 Van Buren. But lately is the older listings, which is Unique Pickle-Liquor. We talked about that one. That one has this this fabulous home attached to it off the back.
Yeah.
And the home or the owner of the liquor store could live back there. But I've had some activity out there, and the buyer's agent, they're not from the area, but she has a family that's looking to start their own deli. And this Unique Pickle-Liquor has a liquor license with it. It doesn't have to come with the business. If you wanted to run a little grocery store, mom and pop grocery store with your own deli and maybe your own food idea, that liquor license could be sold out of there. And that's what's so unique about Unique Pickle-Liquor is that it's got this great avenue of doing your own grocery store, and it's listed for $249,000. The liquor license is worth $100,000. So now we're looking at a business for $150,000, folks.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
With the living space behind it.
Yeah, with the living space. And so, that got some ideas rolling for these buyers and for anybody else that's looking for maybe a place to live for $150,000 and own your own store. I mean, hello.
It's this one's in Grand
Junction. It's an established liquor store. And yes, it does have a beer and wine license. It does have a liquor license, but that liquor license could be sold to another buyer. Really easy.
So I have a question. So if you opened the deli, you could keep just the beer and wine and sell the liquor.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
So unique for somebody local who's looking for their own home and can't find one. I got one for you. It's a 2-bedroom. It's very updated. It's fairly new. It's very modern. It's off the backside of the Unique Pickle Liquor, located in Grand Junction. And remember, Grand Junction's blueberry capital. There's a lot of blueberry farms and Silver Saddle Lake.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that's the drinking crew. When the day is over, they go get
the hard work.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, Grand Junction gets very busy in the summertime. Their population probably, I don't even all the
it
people
triples
who
to 50 in the summertime.
Well, they got to work the farms. So you get all of these families that come up to work the farms.
There's a lot of people out there. It's just really spread out.
And Grand Junction is a great little town. It's a small little town, but it's only 10 miles, 12 miles inland from South Haven.
Is it that far? I thought it was like 8. But
no, I think it's about 10.
All right.
And it has beautiful inland lakes.
Beautiful inland lakes. I mean, besides Silver Saddle, which is very hard to get on now.
Isn't it just called Saddle Lake?
There's two
off the market
and
immediately.
One of them's called Silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver on one side and
Bear
Silver
Lake.
Saddle on the other. You got Bear Lake and you got Munson Lake. That's just around from Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee.
Snake Lake is over there. Or wait, that's what they call it, Snake Lake, because it's just it's just full of snakes.
I wouldn't go there.
No.
That's
like Coffee Lake, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Coffee Lake is Snake Lake, I do believe.
Deer Lake is right off of Grand Junction there. There's a lot of great inland lakes for fishing. And so that's why people love to come up here and look for that second home or for the retirement home.
Yeah.
And that, goes along with that short-term rental thing. You buy a home, you short-term rent it out for maybe 5-10 years. When you're ready to retire, you've already got a good 10 years under your belt with it.
Tina, you got about a minute and a half to talk about any other properties or anything you would like.
Well, I just wanted to bring out that Unique Pickle Liquor. Anybody that's got an idea to do their own deli, give me a call. I got some great ideas on that to pick that up for a lot less than $249.
Now, if someone does have interest in that, are you able to show them business records on what the previous owners have done in the last few years?
Oh, sure. Oh, definitely. We've had records for you if you're interested in numbers. This place has room to grow. I'm not kidding. If you haven't been in Unique Pickle Liquor lately and you want to pick up some ideas, take a ride out there and see what he's got. Pick up a nice tea or a bag of chips. Or a 6-pack.
If you could buy that place and sell them by the shot, that's the way to go.
Oh, that place has so much potential. And it's one of my older listings. I've had it now for over 3 years. And, I think maybe some people are a little intimidated because of the liquor license, but it's got a great 2-bedroom home on the backside. And there's so much you could do with the store.
Well,
so,
Tina,
if you got some ideas, give me a call.
Yeah.
Tina, we have somebody in mind for that, don't we?
Yes, we do, Laura. So I was giving her a shout out about that too, trying to give her some ideas what maybe, her spouse could do with that deli.
Right.
Because there's some great ideas going on there with that deli. If you've got any kind of idea of doing your own little store or your own little restaurant, this is a perfect start.
Yeah. Yeah. You can sell worms too. So when they pick up their beer, they go fishing.
No, really,
I
you
think
should.
They do, and I think they do have
A
worms.
bait shop.
Yeah.
They could add that fishing because they did lose their little fish and bait shop there in Grand Junction, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So you could add that to the store. But some great ideas. So if you got an idea for Unique Pickle Liquor, give me a call, text me, and I'll fill you in.
Perfect.
So,
okay. Why don't you toss out contact info?
Definitely. 269-759-1076. And you can always look up listwithtina.net. That's our new website that Rob has been working on with me. And you can always Google List with Tina or Let's Talk Real Estate.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Tina. That's been, as usual, a wonderful show and good time with you.
And make sure everybody goes out to that yard sale later today and meet Tina Goodrich in person.
Yeah, meet her in person at the asylum.
Yeah, because I'm pulling out some real unique treasures from the old Java Joe's days. I've got stuff in the basement from that era.
Well, happy treasure hunting and good luck to you all. Mesa, we need to get out of here.
All right, folks. Well, we would appreciate you tuning in. And if you missed anything, make sure you go to the website and listen to the podcast. It's moondogshow.com.
Yeah.
There's also moondogpro.net for all your video needs and trustandbirdband.com for your listening pleasure.
Yes.
We'd like to thank our commercial advertisers and sponsors, UFCTreeCare.com, Masters Chiropractic and Rehabilitation, Gulata Imagery, Country House Furniture, Decorator's Choice, SH.com, and Drawing Children into Reading. You can find them at DCIR.org, and Senior Services of Van Buren County, and of course, YDCPAL.org.
Yeah, did you mention Jackie Diaz?
No, is she...
she cuts my hair.
Well, is she going to cut my hair? Is that part of the deal, too?
If you can make that happen.
Make sure you go to Pure Salon. It's in Senior Services. It's PUR. And
they're also having their grand opening.
I've heard good things about her store.
It's awesome. We got to go.
Tell Jackie Mason says, hey. All right, folks, we going to howl at the Moondog on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Howl at the Moondog.
Rob Byrd's Moondog Show, subsidiary of Moondog Productions, can be found at moondogshow.com. Copyright 2022.